Welcome my friends, Seven Gray here. Thank you for joining me for this episode. Today I get my truck back finally after 6 weeks from when it was stolen. So all right, now I have Steve's truck. I'm going to go return it to Steve, and then Steve's going to drive me out in his Jeep to pick up my truck. I'm very excited. Let's roll the intro and get into it. I took Steve's truck yesterday and washed it. So washed the outside and then vacuumed the inside, topped it off with diesel fuel. It was nearly empty when I got it. Also went ahead and paid for him for a smog certification here in Colorado, which is required. So just trying to do a few things to help him out and thank him for all his kindness in loaning me this vehicle for so long. It's been almost 6 weeks now. Here with Steve, this is a familiar scenario where he's playing Uber. In fact, when he rolled up, he rolled down his window and said, "Somebody call for an Uber." So he's becoming quite used to being my chauffeur here. And so we are headed out to the auto repair place, probably about 20-30 minutes away. And I'm really excited to get my truck back. It's been like 6 weeks or so since I've had the truck. And so really excited to get it back. Hopefully everything is running and everything goes smoothly. All right, arrived at BJs Auto and they have my truck out front here for me to pick up. Walking over here. All right, some spare parts in the back. Not sure what that is. Maybe a battery box or something. Interesting. So I got to go inside and pay for it. All right, this is a moment getting my truck back here. It's a little bit weird. This interior just, I don't know, it's just sort of sad that I had to go through this. I mean, in hindsight, how would I know that my truck was going to be stolen and to do everything that needed to be done to fix it? But live and learn. I'm happy to get my truck back, and hopefully over the next month or two I can dial this in and get this working. Today I'm in Las Vegas. I drove all the way over from Denver yesterday, almost 11-hour drive, to go to the Department of Motor Vehicles, the DMV, to register my truck. I bought this truck about 3 months ago, something like that, and the DMV scheduled appointment was 90 days to get the title and registration, all that kind of stuff done. So today is the day. In the interim of that time, the truck was stolen and then recovered. So it's been about 2 months out of my possession, and I just got it back a couple of days ago. So I'm headed over to the DMV. It's about 10 minutes away. And I've asked for the seller, the guy who sold me the truck, to meet me there. I've sent him a number of text messages and phone calls over the last 2 weeks. He's responded to 2 out of about a dozen. About every 3 days I contact him. I've not heard from him for over a week, several text messages, so I think he's just going to ghost and just not show up. So I'm going to see if I'll get the title transferred without him being there, crossing my fingers that things go well. I've arrived at the DMV. I'm not going to take the camera in. I just don't want to complicate things. It's going to be difficult enough just to deal with them and the red tape to get the title transferred over. So leaving the camera here, I'll report back when I get done. I just came out of the DMV. I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is I was able to transfer the title into my name. They are shipping the actual title document with all the scrolly stuff around the edges down to Florida, to my address down there. So they say it takes 4 to 8 weeks before they'll be shipping that. So I asked if I could have one today, and they said no, that's the only way they do that. I guess they manufacture them out of some other location and ship them. So anyway, they gave me a temporary, I guess, title page thing, a jigger to give to the insurance company. I don't know if the insurance company is going to take that or not for the stolen truck that I'm sitting in, which is recovered, obviously. So anyway, I'm going to send that over to the insurance, see if they accept that. If not, I'll have to wait until the actual title reaches my mailing address down there and then send in the title. But either way, It'll either be I'll get my insurance in the next week or so, or it will be about 2 months more before I get insurance payment. But it will happen at some time in the future. So success there. The bad news, which I hesitated even bringing that up here, is, well, I came out to Nevada to Las Vegas to stay with my brother and deal with the DMV stuff here, and my brother called me on the road while I was driving and said that he had a heart attack. So he is in the hospital, and as we speak right now, they've gone in with some sort of scope to determine how healthy his heart is and whether it's clogged or not. And either one of three things: he'll be released and they'll have a clean bill of health, or they'll be putting stents in, or they'll be doing a bypass. So his numbers yesterday were not looking very good at all, and he was high risk. So I'm crossing my fingers that everything is going well today in the hospital. They are not allowing any visitors at all, any family, not allowing his wife, his children, or me to come in and visit him in the hospital because of COVID. So I don't know what's happening there. I haven't heard anything. And so hopefully here in the next few hours I'll be able to hear what's going on. Probably do one more update before I close this video, but that is what's happening. So good news and bad news. They're a real mixed day with a roller coaster, but such is my life. I'm going to head back to the house and wait and see what happens here. Just a quick status update on my brother. They did like an exploratory probe and found out that he needs stents put into his area around his heart. So they're releasing him on Saturday, and then I guess 3 or 4 days later he goes back into a different hospital for a surgeon to go in and put in these stents around the heart area. I'm not sure exactly how all that works, but anyway, he's going to be released. And so I'm going to hang out here at the house, take care of the dogs and things like that, bringing in the mail until he's back here at the house and everything's solid, and then probably be proceeding back to Denver. Anyway, that's all I have for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Savor the moment, and I'll see you in a future episode.